Okay, I am going to run through a few of the answers on how to find them for neoplasm. So I'm looking at exercise 28.8. So we're going to start right here with number one. We have an infiltrating papillary transitional cell carcinoma of the urinary bladder neck. So what I always do, you look for the main term. I know I've had students struggle that, but you could maybe go to infiltrating, but I always like to start with cancer with carcinoma. So again, you go to carcinoma, I typed it in, right? And then I'm just going to kind of scroll down here to see if I see infiltrating, and right there, infiltrating, and it is papillary transitional cell. Okay, so with that, go back to infiltrating. Okay, so we're going to go to neoplasm malignant by site. Okay, and that takes me to the neoplasm table. Okay, so we're at malignant. I'm going to go comma. So here, neoplasm table. And I'm going to go infiltrating. Okay, I'm just going to run through 28.8 on just how to find a few of these codes. So here we have an infiltrating papillary transitional cell carcinoma. So this is telling us what type of carcinoma we're having. So if I go ahead and just type in carcinoma, okay, basically it's telling me to see neoplasm by site. So I'm going to go there, okay, and my site's going to be urinary bladder. This is just telling us that this type of cancer is going to be malignant. Okay, that's what we have. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, everybody can see that I'm in the neoplasm. I'm going to go ahead and type in bladder. And we have urinary. We're going to go down to here to neck. And right there we have C67.5. That is going to be our code. Again, this is the type of carcinoma, which is malignant. Okay, so here we have carcinoma mid-esophagus with the spread to celiac lymph nodes. Okay, so that means carcinoma of the mid-esophagus is the primary site and it's spread to the lymph nodes. So we do know carcinoma is going to say C site by or malignant. So I'm going to go ahead in here and put in esophagus. Okay, so we are here at the esophagus. It's mid. So I am looking at C15.4. Now it's spread to the celiac lymph nodes. So let's go ahead and put in nodes. Okay, that didn't get us anywhere. Let's do lymph. I'm going to type in nodes. Okay, then it tells me here, see neoplasm lymph gland. So I'm going to go ahead and click on lymph gland. Okay, and we know we're in the celiac. It's secondary. It's spread to there. So I have C77.2, right? In our two procedure here, we have a gastrostomy procedure. It's going to be the 0, and then the radiotherapy is going to be the D code. Okay, let's look at number 3. We have a malignant, once again, carcinoid tumor of the small intestine. So once I'm here in the neoplasm section, I'm going to type in intestine, right? And we know it is of the small. Okay, so with that, and we know it is tumor Okay, so coming back to this one, when I looked up actually small intestine, it's not giving me the type. I need a carcinoid tumor. Okay, we do know it's malignant. So if I go ahead and type in tumor, carcinoid, takes me there. We know it's malignant. I'm going to go down to malignant, and I know it's of the small intestine. So down here's the small intestine. So it's C7A019. And then our excision code here, so make sure that your root is B for the excision. Okay, the next one we have carcinoma, cirrhosis, female left breast, the outer portion. Okay, so once again, carcinoma. Here, I'm going to just see if we can scroll down, see what it tells us. But pretty much we're probably just going to go right to, go down to cirrhosis, see if they have anything, which they don't. Okay, so we're going to go to malignant by site. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and put in breast. And we know that it is outer portion. All right, so we know that we're going to go to C50. I should say it's lower, C50.812. And the reason that they are coding, and I will, if this one here, so if you did end up coding right here, lower outer, I'm fine with C50.5. That's not, I can't say I totally agree with what they have. So I'm okay with C50.512. Left. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at number 5. We have, I'm going to type in, again, I'm going to go back to diagnoses, type in L. Okay. And once again, this tells us where to go. Okay. C also neoplasm connective tissue. We know this one is an intramural of the uterus, which is right there, intramural. So that's right there, D25.1. So that one's pretty easy. So hopefully, instead of me going through each and one of these, a couple of things to remember. Start off with carcinoma, and it's usually going to tell you C malignant. Always start off with the type of cancer that the patient is having. Sometimes you can find that code right in the index, and sometimes it'll tell you go to the neoplasm, C malignant, to the site. So hopefully this video helps a little bit. If anybody has any questions, let me know.